Well, that 50 whatever souls that I had will, let's say that splits the difference between me grinding for souls from, yeah, we want to go this way. Me technically grinding for souls when I was trying to get the horn. It just feels weird, like, wasting those souls. Like, I could have just, I guess, lost them or just really bought nothing that mattered. But I feel like I might as well. I would have said stamina, probably. It's still not stamina. Well, we're also going to get distracted by anything before we go anywhere. I feel like putting points into endurance isn't that big of a deal either. And it's not like it was a lot of points. I didn't, like, grind for 5 levels. I hate when the indicator is on forever. Alright, Spirit Caller Cave. Good thing is I don't have any souls to be worried about. If only I had a Tarnished and Short Friendship. With the big room and these messages, I feel like it's going to be like a fall into a pit kind of trap. Like right there. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm going this way. Oh, I saw like the branch behind that dog, and I thought it was a deer, and I'm like, why deer? I mean, I saw that dog, I just kind of thought it wouldn't bother with me. And yeah, I was right to go after Snailborn. Huh, the trap doesn't lead this way. By the time I finish everything, I'm going to have to just see what, maybe try to go into the trap hole. Was this another trap? Everyone wants me to go left. I mean, that was fine. Something died. It's real scary how threatening death is when I have the blasphemous blade on. I'm not going backwards, right? I think I had to jump down before. Good slug. I would assume maybe that was the trap hole. That water looked like goo for a minute. Oh, he can climb. He can bleed. Yeah, I risked a lot of that. He was named. Oh, hello. Was he your summon? Could I have just killed you and not dealt with him? I thought for a minute they, like, knew. Oh, these little pups playing. That one kind of acted like he knew. He knows! And then there's the other slug. Oh. Neat. I know there's more items, but I probably should just book it to the slug and hope that that kills everyone. Yeah, because they're kind of off sync right now. Also, oh. Okay. Yeah, he just took a minute. I thought that was like, oh no, danger. Another wolf is alive. I'm glad I booked it to that slug though. Or I'm glad I didn't try to deal with everyone else because that slug was summoning a dude. Strong foe. Gonna take a minute, but I'm gonna go all the way to find that hole. I didn't see a stake of Marika, which kind of blows, but I think it will be okay. I should be able to just book it past everyone, I think. This way up. I just want to do this now because then I don't have to worry about trying to see what else is in the dungeon when I have all the enemies respawn in if I die to the boss. That's where the ruins were. Don't think there was anything else in here. Oh, what a lovely big room. I hope nothing spooks me in here. Oh, Lord! Wonder if it would kill you if you actually dropped wrong. Yeah, actually, I think that, like, immediately brings me here. This is where the other snail was. Okay. So, I mean, going down the hole would be a pretty quick path, because you would just go down, dodge this dude, which he didn't seem like he really had projectiles or anything. The wolves might be an issue. But getting here is not awful, I don't think. I think the Wondrous Flask lasts probably the longest, and I probably should use that immediately. This time I remember to have both of my weapons out. It does say the Apostle instead of Snail this time. You hurt. I really wanted my, So I did do damage to his health. It's not over, though. Ah, fuck. Get away. How do I avoid this attack? You don't, is the answer that I've come up with. How do I avoid everything that happened there? Probably dodging backwards wasn't a good idea. Oh, I'm out of stamina. One more hit. Now what? Get me out of the hole. Now what? Now the snail. Oh, now the snail. Okay. Well, Swaddling cloth. Ooh. I'm wondering if he would have been there without me fighting the God Slayers, but the way the boss fight started off kind of seemed like I had to. Bit of an endurance run. Thankfully, he didn't, like, summon more things. Although I'm sure he could have. We're safe right now. Let me look at the... I think it was a talisman. It looked like one. Successive attacks restore HP. How much is a successive attack? Queen cradles newborn apostles swaddled in this cloth. Soon they will grow to become the death of the gods. That's gross looking. It looks like just skin. That's nasty. And then spell. It was black flame, so I'm... It looks like a wall. I wonder if it's the circle. Yeah, summon circle of black flame pillars around caster. The gloam-eyed queen led the apostle. It is said that she was an Empyrean chosen by the fingers. What does gloam-eyed mean? I'm not familiar with that terminology. You try poison. Dude, I can't even see. What do you want me to try poison on? Borealis the freezing fog, apparently. Dude, I don't even... Oh, it's a dragon. I do feel like horseback is a much... Oh, never mind. I should have expected this from Borealis the freezing fog. I said frog. Dude, I love... Okay, frostbite it is. Oh, I'm out of crimson flasks because I didn't fucking actually sit at the bonfire. Yeah, that's not really too surprising. I think I can handle it, but I had, yeah. Are you blind? He looked like he had no eyes. Yeah, I thought that teleporting to the top there would have been fine. That was silly of me. I don't think I can summon there. I might want to just for funsies. It's a frickin' dragon. I can summon, actually. It's just really hard to see. Excuse me, Borealis. I just wanted those real quick. Yeah, my mimic's fine. Don't worry about it. Out of stamina or something. I just wasn't able to attack. I looked like I had decent enough stamina. I wonder if... I was thinking about this. I know that when you summon a NPC, or if you I really want to get off horse, but now I feel like it's not a good idea. If you summon an NPC or if you summon a player character, I know that it makes bosses have more health. I wonder if that affects your that effect takes place if you summon a spirit as well. I'd imagine it's harder to calculate that because you can just summon a spirit whenever you start the fight. Oh, my Mimic got the killing blow. Good job, Mimic. Mimic didn't really do much besides attacking, but then again, that's what I usually do. And we got new Draconic power. Probably from Borealis himself. What is that? Oh, that's a lobster. No thanks. Is that the summon thing? Yeah. It is weird to me that they actually physically put the, like, summon sphere. There's some ruins here. Oh, I forgot to mention, too, I did look up how many sacred tiers there are. I think I am missing one that I would have been able to get. And there are 2 up in this area, which I'm gonna guess this might be one of them. Which is why I brought it up. So basically, max is going to be 12. Somber Stone Miner's Bell Bearing. Nice. And from what I saw, it looked like there is just 12 sacred tiers max to find. Which I guess it makes sense that they would be easier to find than the golden seeds. Or not easier to find, but that they would have only that amount. Because they are just in a church. They're easier to get than they are, than the golden seeds, which can be gotten from a couple of different things. What is this, actually? First Church of Marika? So we did the second and the third, I think. Don't know how many Churches of Marika there's supposed to be. But, there should be one more in this mountain area. And then I need to look to see which one I ended up missing in any of the other areas that we've actually been to. Excuse me, dogs. I just don't feel like dealing with you now that I know that you can't be infinite kill dogs anymore. Oops. Well, I guess we're doing this now. Also, I probably should have sat at that bonfire. At least the Gowl, we can always get our things back. What is this Gowl called? Lord Contender's Evergowl. Well, you know the drill. Like I said, I probably should have Wonder Flask first. Probably, again, should have, waited till the boss spawned in before I try to do that. Bike? So I guess this is like... Oh, I don't know. Excuse me, Vike. Let me... I need to heal Vike. Thought I was far enough away from that. Oh. Well, this Vike doesn't do Frenzy Flame. I'm gonna try to do this. As long as I got it out. Didn't seem effective. I mean, again though, I feel like the effectiveness of it would probably be greatly tied to whether or not you can get in there while the attack's coming off. Oh, cool. Okay. That was scary. Vike on this, buddy. Get Vike. Vike's Dragon Bolts. Fingerprint Helm. Okay. Fingerprint Junk. I really need to get to a bonfire now. Because I have a lot of souls. Question is, do I want to risk it? I want to see these fingerprint stuff. What is that? Oh, right. I forgot about these. Men traverse the land between for different reasons. Some to seek audience with the fingers. Others to find the Tarnished who they were destined to guide. Very fun fact. I kind of like the way that looks, actually. Fingerprint. Iron helm singed and blistered by fingers, worn by Vyke, Knight of the Roundtable Hold. No other Tarnished was closer to the throne of the Elden Lord than Vyke, but without announcement, Vyke traveled far below the capital and was scorched by the flame of frenzy. Did he make his choice for his maiden, or did some other force lure him with suggestion? Interesting. Because I think that's what Shabiri was trying to tell us to do, right? No other Tarnished. Yeah, that's kind of... I like the scarf on that. Actually, kind of not bad looking. I don't like the, I guess that's the fingerprint itself. So I think Shabiri was saying, like, oh man, sucks that your maiden's gonna get sacrificed, right? And, like, basically, Melina is acting like, yeah, I'm gonna basically burn myself to burn the tree. So I think what he's saying is that you can, instead... I see a grace over there. I'm gonna book it for that grace and hopefully not die. He's basically saying that you can instead inherit the frenzy flame. Oh, these dogs are up here. And with that, you would be able to light the tree on fire yourself. And it seems like that's what Vyke's path was, but Vyke ended up just, you know, succumbing to it. Now, I know there is... Look at that dog. Melina, what's going on?
We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end. Shall
Also,
I turn your runes to strength?
I think
Let my
the,
hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
the
Share
Vyke...
with me
Sorry.
your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
I feel like we don't often get her talking. I can get 2 points in the faith. Like I said, I think I want to build this to 60, and then we should be able to hopefully use the other thing a bit better. The what did I get from Vyke? I got this. Red lightning. What does that do for me? I can't really read about it here. The first Vyke we fought that gave us the frenzy spear, he, I think, was at the church that had the let me look. Let me go into inventories. The church had the finger mating thing. Maiden lived to serve those Tarnished, sharing their guidance and the wisdom of the two fingers. Guidance of grace would ensure that their pair be brought together, or at least such was a promise long ago. Well, that's enough for a heavy load, huh? So I wonder if that was like his maiden? Maybe? I think, unless if I'm misremembering which church was which. So I got like a... This one. This one. Incantation of Vyke, Knight of the Roundtable Hold, summons red lightning to bolster both the caster's body and their armament, held to the right hand, and enchants armament with lightning affinity, increases the maximum crit load, however, lightning damage negation will be reduced. Of all the knights, Vyke the Dragon Spear was the one Lansex loved the most. I'm guessing it's just a lot stronger than this one, probably. Although I don't know, like, to what extent. And that's, like, only those loved by dragons can survive the ordeal. And I guess because Lansex loved Vyke the most. So obviously that's where we are supposed to be heading. Well, like I said, I do want... I'm gonna just kind of book it past you guys. I guess it makes sense that all of these fire guys would be here too. Dog. Oh, guy. Oh, nice. I got his hood. I kind of wanted his red hood. I didn't, like, grind those ones specifically, but I was thinking about it at some point because the red hood seemed like it could be nice for fashion. Wherever it may be. Surprisingly not with the other hoods. And real frosty there. Kinda looks like it's made out of chainmail, actually. It also is too heavy. Heavy loads. I probably should have changed my outfit to be more winter-oriented. Ah! Nailed it. Probably shouldn't have gone to where this whole area was. Oh, I can summon again. Probably shouldn't have gone into the fort. Especially since all I really want is the map. I thought that was like a big item down there, but it's just my thing. So that's, I think, where we came from, right? And there's another grace here. Is that like a hairy giant? Yeah, he like yetified. Okay, so I mean, this looks like a big boss thing. Wonder if that's another Marika church, and this looks like this would have been a that should be. This looks like this would be a what you call it? Yeah, I'm still thinking. I want to see if I can get to that church in case it gives me another sacred tier. Hero's Grave is what that other thing is. It looks like it could be anyways. It was the same, So these guys seem a lot bigger than any of the other giants. I don't know if they relate to the other ones that are about. They look like they have those spears we saw on that battlefield at Lindell. I wonder if it's mainly because they were just chucking them from up here. Which I think would kind of make sense, right? Yeah, that's definitely a hero's. Oh, look at that giant skull with a crow in it. Look at that crow just hanging out. Having a crow time. Wonder if I can sneak past you from over here. Come on. I was on top of that. That should have counted. Fuck you. Let me top off. Nope. Am I being invaded or did I accidentally do that? Seems like I'm being invaded. Akina. Oh, hello. You were also at the Festival of Radahn, weren't you? I love when you can just... Okay. Is that the, Rivers of Blood I've heard so much about? Didn't even get a chance to heal. Yep, Rivers of Blood. I got his cool mask. That's what we'll read about who Akina is. Another grace, another sacred tier. So I think these are all the ones on the mountain area. So like I said, I'm probably gonna look at a map of where all the other ones are. I didn't really say this at all, actually. I don't know why I said it like I said. I'll probably look at a map of where all these where all of these are, and then just try to figure out which one I haven't been to. Most likely it just wouldn't show up as a church on my map, so it shouldn't be too difficult. What's your deal? Wooden mask that depicts the old man baring his teeth. The source of the sobriquet of the great swordsman of the land of reeds. Raises dexterity as it lowers focus. That's interesting. The more he sharpened his mind, the more the absurdities of the world came into stark relief. And so Akina renounced it all and rose to the higher plane. There was only himself, his katana, and its mastery. Before long, Akina became a demon of swordsmen. A demon of a swordsman. I wonder how that... I'm thinking of fashion for my other character. Nah, it doesn't really work with that. You'd probably just want to go with the full samurai set if you do this, then. I keep wanting to wear the exile armor with helmets, and they never work out for me. And then we can look at the blood. I don't think I ever finished my thought of, like, what I was going to say what my other character ends up being. I didn't like using fists, so I ended up just going with a intelligence Moonveil user, which I know is like, oh, you're not really trying hard, are you? This needs arcane. 12, 18, 23 intelligence, and 20 arcane. I'm wondering if I want to try... I'm surprised Rivers of Blood only does dirty buildup. That's weird. I guess because of the weapon arts. But the weapon arts is supposed to be what's really good. The corpse piler. Weapon of Akina, swordsman from the land of reeds. A cursed weapon that has felled countless men. When Morgott the Lord of Blood first felt Akina's sword. So, okay, so I think, Gideon said something about the Lord of Blood, right? But he didn't mention his name, so Morgott was the Lord of Blood. So I guess I was kind of right about Morgott being important. But Gideon didn't seem to give a shit, so I don't think that was the real Morgott. If, like, Morgott is a big deal, maybe it was, like... Maybe it's like how we fought Morgott in that battlefield at Lindell before we actually fought Morgott. I'm not sure. I don't really know how that works. Or like how we fought Vike like 3 times. First felt Akina's sword and madness upon his flesh, he had a proposal to offer Akina the life of a demon whose thirst would never get unsatiated. It forms a blade of cursed blood for repeated and interweaving successive attacks, follow up with an additional input for further successive attacks. Yeah, it seems alright. I don't know if I want to do that with my katana guy. But yeah, I'm just a boring Moonveil user with my other character. Mainly, I just, after my fist weapons kind of felt limp to me, I decided to just go with trying to be magic, and I knew that Moonveil was close enough by. I'm like, fine, I'll see how good it is. And it's alright. I don't really use the weapon art that much. Obviously, dual wielding it is also cool, so it's a lot of... Ooh. Mainly, I'm using it for the... Ooh. That's good. Mainly, I am using it for just dual wielding and its strength, and because I wanted to use some magic. The combination is decent. Wish I wasn't currently in combat, because I would like to leave now. I've become tired of this place. Kind of going further into progress, I think. I don't know if I like that. I'm starting to question whether or not this is the boss arena. There was a grace down there. I'm too afraid to actually drop, though. Just the way that it's kind of like sectioned off by a wall. It doesn't look like a good place for me to be. Although I did see on the map, it looked like there were 2 chains. Two entrances are kind of weird. But I think I'm going to back off. I don't know why I'm all excited. I'm like, oh, look at that golden seed. The game told me that I can't do this anymore. Do you think DLC would allow you to do this more? Like, upgrade the amount of flasks you can hold? Can't imagine it would be too game-breaking to have a couple additional ones. I think I've pissed someone off. The hand just like slightly took a little bit of time and just casually flew down. Is there a beetle? I heard glinting, but I didn't actually see it. Alright, I'm bailing. Let's stop this path and let's try to get the death route and then try to go to the castle. Hello, excuse me, Crow. I see an item. Give me a minute. Oh! Holy shit! Now that's a hand. A deadly one, too. I do want that item, though. Well, I think one of those items was the Crow. Holy. I wonder if that hand will drop me anything. God damn. Excuse me, hand. I just want the item real quick. Hand, it's just... It's worth it. It wasn't, but... It wasn't. I have not hit it once. I feel like its hitbox is really weird. I could also just be bad at the game, but I feel like it's a really weird hitbox. I would like my souls back. Oh, they're like right here. Alright, let's just get my souls back and then bail. No hand for me. I'm gonna put a boss fight down, though. Because I do want to try to deal with big hand. So just from here, we want to circle around. We also still are missing... Oh, just open this up. So this is the, this is that tornado place, I'm guessing. So we're almost done with the map. It's just this, which looks kind of like it might be from the Rolled, if we get that secret medallion. I could be wrong about that. I guess we'll get a better idea once we travel further. I don't think you guys really have projectiles, so I can just run past you without much issue. And maybe see this death root guy, wherever he may be. I was gonna say maybe this archway that I can't get past, but I feel like it would have quivered before I got that far. I'm guessing that big skeleton might respawn too. Oh. Well, would you look at what I missed? I was circling around the right edge last time though, so not too surprising. I would love to see a map of the... I guess I'll go that way. Also, I think the big skeleton showed up way sooner than that. I would love to see a big map of where all of the graces are to see what I actually missed. I did that for Lendel. It was mostly just the sewer stuff. But I want to know more. So I want to check that out, but that seems like it's on the opposite side of the world. Alright, there was a bit of an interruption, so I apologize for that. Let's do the tree. Hermit Merchant, right. I was kind of hoping that I would see Gold Mask over here somewhere. Did he move yet? Yes, he is not here anymore, so that means he has to be somewhere around here. Like I said, or I think I said it. And that's where the garrison was. He should be on a bridge, so probably one of these two. Obviously, we will worry about the tree first. Maybe get a cool crystal tier. Probably not. Oh, okay. Just came from the heavens, huh? Ow. A little rude. I mean, circling and jumping seems like a really good dodge strategy. Except for that. That's a no circle zone. We're still doing pretty good damage. Honestly, I can't imagine that this would take good damage from holy damage. So, like, I would say impressive for the weapon we're using. I'm just gonna back off from this. Oh, never mind. Yo, I can duplicate too, fucker. I thought he was going for the stars, like right now. I'm just gonna try my best. Be cool if you guys could damage yourselves. Yeah, Mimic Tear's got this. Yeah, Mimic Tear's doing it. Now would be a good time for me to have healing spells. Ugh, please don't die now. Okay, thankfully they both died with it. Yeah, did you do good? How you feeling, Mimic Tear? Yeah, Mimic Tear took the hits. That's all that really mattered. Cerulean Crystal, Crimson Bubble Tear. I feel like I've gotten these before. They like all sound the same. Yeah, I ain't messing with a duplicate. 2 Erdtree things at once, avatars? Hell nah. That ain't for me. This goblin up here ain't for me. I still, like, these goblins haven't really gotten stronger, have they? Ow. Ow. My poor horse. I'll tell you what, my horse isn't feeling great right now. I wish Mimic Tear would stay around. But I got a dagger. That's kind of cool for, like, the dual wielding, because I know I already have another one. Just from the fact that that didn't show up on my, as a new item. Why am I even over here? Well, enemies are aggroed at the moment. Yo, what up? Who dis? Okay, well, I mean that... Yeah, that Erdtree spirit would have been annoying. There's a friend all the way down there. Guess we'll just continue along bridges. Doesn't really seem like there's much... Oh, well, there we go. No one's following me, right? Just wanted to make sure. Yo, T-posing again? That's cool. Yeah. Kobe looks upset. Yo, what up, Kobe?
Nice to see you. I can't believe you've come all this way.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna burn down the tree. Anything new? Nah.
I've been gripped by a terrifying thought. The rhythms and calculus of the Master's finger betray a suspicion of the holism of the Golden Order. A conceit, I am afraid, that cannot be overlooked. Oh, but how could this be? I dread to even entertain the possibility, but somehow I cannot cast aside my doubts about the Master. Tell me, have I simply lost my head? Only, if the Master were true to the Golden Order, Why would he think to breach this forbidden mount of fire? Oh, Master, put my mind at ease.
Dude, I'm like head
Slow
empty right
these
now.
Fearsome thoughts. I want to place my trust in you, to be your scribe.
I'm asking him like, oh, how does that make you feel? And then just going completely mind blank, staring off into the distance.
What is this? It will make me forget, you say, so that I can push aside these frightful thoughts. Would that I could. Would that I could.
Okay, I read that
will
it doesn't
make
do
me
anything,
forget,
so.
you say, so that I could. Would that I could.
Nothing new from you.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
You say that. So, I think after we do this whole burning of the Erdtree thing is when more will happen. I think the biggest part is that we moved them along with that, Marika, Radahn thing. It took me a minute to think of the name. So I was gonna say Radahn. That's not right. I know that's not right. I think that's the most important part. So because that information was brought to light, I don't even think we really have to see them wherever they end up. But who knows? Like I said, though, I think we're basically did what we need to for that quest.
Where did you go? You promised me when we turn 14, we go to see the stars. I've been waiting for so long. Forever and ever, it seems.
So, I don't have to write. Try summoning bug. Talisman ahead. Early on, I saw people talking about this as an idea. I didn't think it would be real. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure it's the jellyfish talking. The description on Spirit Jellyfish says, basically, we'll read it here. A floating spirit that illuminates its surroundings. Prone to tears, the jellyfish girl searches for a distant home. Will bravely spew poison to foes on her summoner's behalf. It seems her name is Ariella. So, she's looking for a distant home.
Dear sister, you're finally here. No time to waste. Let's see the stars.
Goodbye. Fancy spin! Do I still have, I can still summon Spirit Jellyfish. I saw people talking about that, like, really early on. I didn't think there would actually just be a jellyfish to, like, bring home. They're like, oh, you try summoning near other jellyfish. They're all over the place. And I never thought that would be a thing. Alright, Primal Glintstone Blade. Spells consume less FP, but maximum HP is reduced. Does that count with incantations? Because that doesn't seem terrible. I doubt it, because it's Glintstone. The old sorcerers would slice open their hearts with these blades to imbue a primal glintstone with their soul, and thus did they die. Neat. More importantly, though, way more importantly, although I'm going to have to do this at, in a lighter place. Not curtsy. What was it? It was like fancy twirl, right? There it is. Fancy spin. We'll equip that. Let me go up into the light. Ooh. That is fancy. I look embarrassed for what I just did. That was neat. I understand why they wouldn't, and I think I would be upset if I was... Oh, hello, bat. Okay. Oh, bat! I would have been upset if I had been using Jellyfish, because Jellyfish was apparently a pretty good summon early on. And, they took it away from me if I upgraded it too, but it's kind of weird that they didn't. Well, the Jellyfish sisters are gonna go see the stars. Ain't that nice? I'm guessing that's just all that's here. Doesn't really... there's kind of a small path that could be down that way. But it doesn't really seem like there's much else. I'm almost surprised they put bats here. Bats. Wow, that's a hardy bat. I wonder... Well, now I need to kill these bats. Bat, please. Oh my god, bat. Can you please? I just want to look at some gravestones. For Christ's sakes, bat. Here lies Aurelia and Aureletta, who never saw the stars. Well, that would have been a much clearer... Like a much, much clearer, hint to that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's why you gotta always read the description of stuff. God, and to think too, though, like, you get the Jellyfish so early on. How long it takes before you actually help them. Kind of makes me wonder how, Rodrika got the Jellyfish. Did she say where exactly she ended up coming from when she was, at Stormvale? Talking about how she doesn't want to be, turned into a Scion. Because it's scary having your arms and legs removed. Well, it sounds like that giant does respawn. My, death root didn't quiver again. Maybe this is too far away from where it is. I just want you out of the way because you are gonna be annoying. Huh. Wow! Were there really this many of them? I would have liked it if you defaulted on yes. I killed like one on my way down and I thought it was the only one. There you are. You have to be summoning just nothing but big lads. I'm assuming you're still gonna drop the thing for me because, no. Please leave me alone. Lucky missed there. Okay, probably should have dealt with. Oh, horse. Yeah, I know. Horse is dying. It's fine. Horse can live. I'm hoping this will stop you from summoning the big scary skeletons, though. Health and Steeple. Deathroot. Let's see. Any of the skeletons spawning in still? Surprised they didn't give him a boss indicator. Alright, I think Deathbirds are nighttime enemies. But if you show up, then we'll deal with it. I might summon for that one, though. Yeah, I think the giant skellies are gone. There's a lovely steak of Marika nearby. That's nice. Yeah, that goes straight to the castle. Having a steak of Marika is right there. Maybe this Deathbird is always here. Okay, I think it's always here because it's not nearly night enough. What are you doing, buddy? Ow. That feels like that shouldn't have hit me. Oh god, camera. I think locking on is a good idea, but camera's getting wacky. Oh no, I don't want that. I was gonna say I like that you can see where they're gonna land, but I feel like it was kind of difficult at the end there. Camera, please! Was that Frost? Being, like, inside of him is great. Which, I'm not gonna go into further details of that. I'm kind of surprised it's Frost. I thought it was Black Flame. One more hit. Camera, please. You ruined my life. One more hit. Didn't even have to summon. Horseback really works well against you. Death Ritual Spear. I also need to look at that sword I picked up. Let me also remove this. I want to get to a grace before we look at things. Down there. Some lightning, very scary. Mausoleum just hanging out. I don't fully trust this path. I see a nice grace. I see a nice dog, and by dog I mean lion over there. I'm kind of surprised it was a straightforward path to the gate, but I'm not complaining. More faith. Getting a lot of experience. I saw people talking about how they thought PvP was gonna be like max at 125, I think. I see I'm already over that, so it's a little too late for me, but I'm yeah, that doesn't seem like that would really be. I don't know. I don't know how they will determine whether or not they feel like going above that. I feel like with how much stuff is in the game, saving your ruins because you don't want to level up anymore seems kind of lame. Inventory. All this loud noise, don't worry about it. Helfin Steeple, Intelligence. Oh, that looks sexy though. Great sword patterned after the black steeple of the Helfin, the lamp wood which guides the dead of the spirit world. The lamplight is similar to Grace in appearance, only it is said that it can only be seen by those who met their death in battle. Ruinous Ghost Flame. Swing the sword to bathe its blade in Ghost Flame. The Ghost Flame adds magic damage to attacks and also has a bitterly cold bite. So it just turns into like a frost sword. That's cool. Looks nice. This is another intelligence one, right? All great swords. And then I got a staff, which is either a spear or a staff. It was a spear. Intelligence as well. Ritual spear used by priests of old who were permitted to come among the Deathbirds. The priests became guardians of the birds through the rite of death, which also serves as an oath sworn to their distant resurrection. Spear call ritual, dust the spear high, bearing prayers into the sky. to summon a downpour of spectral spears. Alright, so that's what the guy did. Before we actually continue on back to our friend, because we got a thing. Hopefully he will not attack me. I don't know how many more there are, buddy. Alright, he seems cool.
I won't forget. Again. Mine appetite. My sin. I must have more. I must consume more.
Oh, a hammer. I wonder what he looks like under there. Guess we'll read that as well. Maybe that would be a better hammer for me? Probably not, though. It is technically Faith. Great hammer with a striking model to resemble 5 beast claws. The black nails protruding from golden fur are said to represent Serash, Lord of Beasts, who went on to become King Godfrey's regent. Slam the hammer into the ground, rending the land asunder with armament's 5 beast shield claws. I wanted to see what it looks like. I mean, it's kind of Faith-like, just because it's gold. But I am not the biggest fan of it. I would like to use something that does strike that I really like, but like I said, at least the horn plays a silly tune when you use its super. Okay, on to Castle Soul, apparently.